Hello, my last here. Welcome to the video. I just wanted to let you know I do have a Discord and a Twitter if you ever want to interact with me or say hi or have a conversation. And if you ever want to catch these videos live, head over to my Twitch and my Kick and come hang out. I sometimes don't talk. That's unfortunately one of my mini quirks. Is my inability to formulate thoughts as my brain focuses in on what I'm doing, and then I'll just forget to speak. So I'm always up to hang out and chat with anyone that stops by. So hope you enjoyed the video. So welcome everyone to more Ostranauts. I am right at the ship terminal. We're about to sell our big, beautiful ship, and it's about to make us a lot of money. It's due to dream, docked with Oleg, one towing room, 3 engineering rooms, 1 basic quarters, 1 wellness room, 1 bathroom, 1 reactor room, and 1 bridge enclosed. So they're selling it for $30 million. So we now get our free slug tug. Yes, slug tug. Salvage tug. His name is Carbonox. Uh, I don't like the name. I'll just leave. I'm gonna go on my extended vacation. I imagine the loading into the port will be a lot quicker now since there isn't a ship there. Alright, I forgot to check because I think there's a reset time on... I'm not sure on that. Well, I could literally check this out right now using old recording footage. I feel like it should have been less time to load back to port. before I force myself to load it into a brand new instance of the port for no reason because I was just gonna have a vacation in my apartment, my slumlord apartment. Oops. All right. Yep, it does. The next resets on 8/17/29. Because I sleep most of the day awake. Apparently, I have no actual fees. I didn't mean to do that, but honestly, I've helped you so many times and it's constantly failed, and you only give me 300 bucks per time. Mm. So I didn't need to keep that nav station because but it has 0 atmosphere at Mo. What's that, or I buy a full-fledged ship? I don't plan to do. I plan to build my own ship. Mm. I love how this says no specialization worth 358,000. I can clearly see that it's just the fucking airlock. I also could buy this derelict that has nothing on it, the gas tug. A hodgepodge of smuggle parts, hastily labeled together with only one room, good for safe travel. The exposed center deck and airlock in cabin make piloting the ship without pressure suit nearly impossible. Hard to even cost a fixer-upper. Why is this $500,000? Why is the $0? Okay, maybe it's just all the price of all the parts. So no, I'm not buying a $500,000 salvage sled tug thingamabob. I'd rather buy the 44 grand salvage or gas tug that I probably stripped of all of its parts. I wonder if it'd probably be worth it, so I don't have to load back and forth to just take either just get the ship up and running with power and have the tow service come get me, because I'm assuming that's the thing where I can just have them rescue the ship. Just so I don't have to work on it out in space. I'm definitely not paying $500,000 for a salvaged vessel. Because I'm assuming, as I think about it, I'm probably paying $500,000 to the black market for the damn thing. Hold on. I think I am being summoned away by... 1 second. Characters announced the day of the potato apocalypse. Peter shall be sacrificed for EU5 on November 4th. Let's go! I can't wait to sacrifice my CPU on the altar of Paradox. My computer is going to explode. Have they announced the price for that? I'm gonna go look it up now. I can't wait to do the minimum settings just to run the game. I'm looking at the stuff they offer for pre-purchase as well. I normally don't tend to do pre-purchase. Wait, what the hell's the point of pre-purchase? Because it looks like this is just for premium edition. I'm not pre-purchasing that. No, no, no. I'm very allergic to DLC. No, I'm not pre-purchasing the game. I'm sorry. It doesn't seem like it's worth the pre-purchase. Just in case my computer explodes, I can't play it again. I'll use it for a while. So how's it going, DJ? I hope the simulation stuff's been resolved where I can actually like run the game. You step aboard the shuttle, scan the room for any seats to strap into. It's a smallish vessel, mostly makes sure folk not looking like they're about to step into the void to spend some wretches. Indies tend to have their own ship, while day laborers use whatever barge their foreman provides for that shift. So what is left here is those crossing the cold void to see a distant friendly face, or attend an on or attend an on site, or maybe their first leg on a longer voyage. Kind of folk who brought some leftovers to eat en route, or a book on their PDA. Strap and avoid delay any longer. Rapid hissing of the RCS signals your departure. Oh yeah, I was gonna bring the transponder over, but kind of forgot. Question is, did I loot this vessel? Oh, yeah, I did. This is one of the vessels I looted. All right, time to unload a bunch of equipment. Yeah, because I left that broken transponder here. Also, how's the mod life been going in terms of modifications? Obviously, this is also not a bad a hole to start working with. Time to fling that old transponder out into space. Alright, putting the damn cart down. Yes, the 8 million model run. Are you next going to mod in CK3 to Fallout somehow? We get first person in game. Although I think a first person CK game would kind of be wild. All of that, I think that's like not even remotely in the realms of possibility right now. You're stuck. Oh, what did the devs there have? Toss that into the ground. Toss this and Off another ride. Pacific Airlines space shuttle service is arriving. That kind of makes sense. If you're a large realm and you're in the middle of civil war, obviously nation states would like take advantage of that and try to yoink some land off of your vassals. I'm assuming you get the proper casus belli. Mm. Mm. Any other changes than the vassal pickoff mechanic during the Civil War? Oh, I got it. Bartering mechanic, treasury system for China, and ministry examination. You know, I would be interested to like poke at CK3 again when China gets released, and I know my computer's just not gonna like that game remotely. Rar. So we have 6 spaces of flooring. I'll put the antenna back. A lot of the parts I'm putting down are going to be temporarily put there. Except that, I'm going to put the transponder right in the center of the ship. I have 2 thrusters and 2 intakes. Let's do this install system. Anything else been happening in gaming news, gamer news? HVAC and 2 canisters. Control, I want these thrusters. Have you ever played this game or heard about this game? The one I've been playing. Blood 2 has a release date. Yeah, I heard a lot about that. I've heard of a lot of rumors about that game before they shit canned it and started development on it. Which you have to to redevelop a game after it has already been developed means something went horrifically wrong inside of that development company. Either they just completely missed the mark on what the game was supposed to be about, or because there is like an expectation with the game about what it's supposed to be. Is it? I'm going to do the new Dragon Age game as an example. The complete departure of all of what Dragon Age was supposed to be in terms of gameplay and combat and story, kind of in my eyes, ruined the series potential. There is no more potential The game is dead. Series is dead. IP is dead. So I'm wondering if they had a galactic level threat on in Bloodlines 2, where it's like this will absolutely damage the IP irrecoverably if we release this. Like, no one's going to want to even think about making a game because this game's bad. Because that is the only like recourse of why a game studio would like fire the development team and then after all this redevelop the game. They're probably reusing at least some assets. Because if they're not even reusing assets from the what they made, that means that was galactically level bad, just horrific bad. Oh yeah. Just down. I threw it down. Oops. Boop. And go grab the CO2 tank because I'm gonna take it and sell it at station. Oh yeah, no, full rebuild. Oh, I didn't grab the thing. Or whatever. It's time to go grab the nav console. Yeah, Paradox has it sometimes been with their subsidiary studios or studios they work with has also been very considerate of like time and development and perception because they realize when a game is released half baked, it if it's it takes a lot to come back for that, like a lot more to invest into a game to bring it back from the hell that is bad reputation of a game than it is to just make a game good enough at launch for people to hate it. Yeah, yeah, that game. If it's not even to Paradox standards are not like the highest level standards, but they at least Does the game operate to run? If that is like the game doesn't operate or run, they have been doing it wrong. Now let me check my salvaging permit. How much longer does it have? It's 9. How many spare oxygen tanks do I have? I have 3, and I can also grab an EVA battery. So I kind of need to go back to port anyway to repower up. Oh, whoops. I need to, power the RC gas intakes. It'd kind of be helpful. I need the power thing. Why is this not working? Lock on the station, match speed. Have you ever played a game called Surviving Mars? 'Cause I used to play the game a lot. Uh, I believe the original studio behind it died, and another studio came to like take up the mantle, trying to continue to develop it as well. Technically, in their books, they didn't have to develop the game, so they're not having to spend that much money. They made a couple DLCs for it, and I think the last DLC they made the transit DLC, which is I think been the most hated DLC so far because it just literally adds trains. That's it. Mars trains. Oh, that's kind of wonky. How the ship's oriented has made it where everything's upside down. Ah. Exhibited inertia, yes. All right. See when we get back. Uh. Uh. Yeah, I spent a little bit of time preparing the ship. Alright. With our little wreck that we got. Time to leave. I have the wrong transponder. Okay. I have the transponder of the common misconception. I have to go buy a new transponder anyway. Also, I'm kind of curious how much they would rate this vessel to be worth-wise. I'm not gonna sell it, because I don't want to just constantly flip vessels. Okay, I turned it from a 40 grand to a 70 grand just by making it fly. It's kind of dumb. I feel like it would have been more than that. I will also be designing this ship to have an electric airlock with the manual airlock as well. Mm, it used to be like 36 to repair. So those are do my usual repair as we go, but I think I'm just going to forcefully repair it now so I can repair it as I build. It'll also give me the idea of what wear and tear my ship goes through. Okay, I'm tired. I'm tired of the constant fucking proxy alarms. Because the other thing is, I'm also building for future. Because I plan to make this an interstellar or intersystem uh, transport as well. So if we're gonna do that, I want the ability to have cargo pods. And not just any cargo pods, specialist cargo pods. Alright, I'm probably going to want to expand it out for right here. And then have this. So, because I want it to go this way. And then there'll be a too wide hallway. Because I'm gonna plan for that, and then I'm gonna plan to have a largest cargo hold, so I can salvage while I'm currently doing this. And after that, I'll plan the later stages of the ship, which is the cockpit the residential section, and then the engineering section. And then all the engineering equipment will be moved up here on the left-hand side, and the residential will be on the right-hand side. And I mean, like this will have the reactors, will have the have Atmo. This will have everything. It'll probably be like a wing like this. It'll have a wing, and the engines will be all on this side. So it'll be a lopsided thrust theoretically, but that's just not how engine simulation works, I think. Mm, Now that I have that one thing power-wise that I couldn't figure out for a second. Oh, there it is. I was like, what? What? Me just sitting here and passive ship operations. The only time that the power might demand might increase is if I use the battery charger. We spend about 20 minimum of 16 hours, maximum of a day each in operation. Love how lighted up this ship is just by passive light. Right, so my character has decided there's no more to repair. I'm curious, has this increased the value of my ship at all? Yeah, it went from 70 grand to 90 grand, so I technically could sell this thing and make a bit of profit, but I also don't. Like, no. I'm not gonna flip a ship for 30 grand. If there's something about like the 300,000, I might theoretically consider it. The only problem is just getting to the actually no, I wouldn't consider it because the cost to get even a salvage tug is like $500,000. It legitimately would not be worth it. Alright, I need to set up a trade zone real quick, so that I don't have to haul this shit back to the ship. We'll just have an intern do it. No pressure suit. Alright, there's gonna be a basic cell zone. Yeah, there we go. We got two towing braces right there. So now we can actually tow vessels. If we so wish to. That allows us to prevent like ships that are falling into Ganymede from falling into Ganymede. Because I can just say no going there. I'll also try to keep the theming of lights more consistent. I also think I might expand the airlock size to include 2 dollies. And the reason is for that is if when I'm building, I can then have multiple dollies for things. Alright, let me get these out of the way so I can put the brace system in. How much power do we have total? I kind of want to buy one of those batteries and repair it just to have a more power backup. How much is it to repair one? Good question. Alright, to repair a single battery, I need a motherboard, 3 electronic parts, and some scrap steel. So I think we'll repair 2. I just want to have as much power in reserve as possible, because I don't want to have to deal with running out of power. Because technically, it's not the end of the world. I would just have to go back to station, buy a battery. I don't know if I could modify the station anyway in terms of my room. Like, I don't know if I could siphon the fucking power of the station to power up a battery. Because I'm also not worried about cargo space. I'm not going to be cargoing. I'm not going to be salvaging for profit. I'm salvaging to build my ship. The last ship I built was I got for $500,000 in debt, or no, I think it was six. Actually, I think it was $800,000 in debt, and I got out of that debt. I paid off the debt with work, so I technically made over $2 million, or about $3 million, and I paid off all of that through hard work. And then I just sold the ship that I've been working on for in game wise, over a week. Over a week, this man has made enough money, I think, to make most shipbreakers jealous. Because it's near an unfathomable amount of money for, I think, most people. I want as much power for ship operation as I physically can have. But that means the longer and longer I can stay out. Because I kind of don't care about my characters' sleep. Like, they can keep working and working and working. They always sleep later. We have no debt to worry about. And the only fees I have to worry about is when my ship is docked. I would keep it docked. Because the only time of the ship I think is safe is when you are on it. And guarding it with your life. go charge up the battery again. This fire matches our ship. Korea Roku T-80-2A gas tug 2086, or is that 2080? I can't read. No, I think this is 2060 because that would make sense. That means the ship would be from the future. Mm, let's go check. Do I have my ammunition on me? Yes, I got 100 rounds total, including my pockets, because I think I got some ammunition in my pockets too. Actually, wait. Before I continue on, I think I'm just taking a little break. So, I will be right back. Thank you for stopping by and watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give me a subscription, leave a comment, a like. Maybe head over to my Twitch and Kick and follow me there and say hi. I hope you have a great, wonderful rest of your day.
The night is young, but it feels so old. A story written, yet never told. The mask is heavy, the air is thin. The game begins, but no one wins. Oh, it shines like